You said no, but now that shit don't feel right. It made me put away my pride. So long, you made a nigga wait for some. So long, you make it hard for a boy like that to go wrong. I'm wishing I can make this mine. Oh, if you want, yeah. Ooh, we can make it if you want it. But stay woke. Niggas creeping. They gon' find you. Gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, now stay woke. Niggas creeping. Don't you close your eyes. Too late. You wanna make it right, but now it's too late. My peanut butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. I'm trying not to waste my time. If you want it, you can have it. You better believe in something. If you want it, but stay woke, niggas creeping, baby creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping, boy. Stay woke, niggas creeping. Don't you close your eyes, but stay woke. Niggas creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, now stay woke. Niggas creeping. Don't you close your eyes. I get so scared. I get so
Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting stage show you've ever met before, appearing live. It's young, great, and my big record.
Excuse me, Dougie friend.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite.
They never right.
That's not polite. Am I lying?
No, you're quite right.
Well, tonight, on the stereo mic, you're about to hear.
We swear the best star rappers of the year.
So,
cheerio,
yell, scream, bravo.
Also, if you didn't know, this is how the show.
Hey, yo, Doug.
What?
Put your ballies on.
Yo, Rick, I was about to, but I need the shoe home.
Why?
Because the shoes always hurt my thumb.
6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie French, you're on. On.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Yo, what's wrong with
Well,
that?
I don't know the late, told him the time. Oh, I forgot the day.
Man, you did it again. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, we didn't.
What?
No, we didn't.
What?
No, we didn't.
Well, don't get us wrong. Excuse me, Daggy. Excuse me, Daggy. Excuse me, Daggy, fresh you're on. Oh.
What's good, everybody? Hold on a second. Let me check my audio.
Well, it started off on 8th Avenue when I made up the name called the Get Fresh Crew. It was me, my two DJs, Joel and Barry, and my right hand man, Ricky D. I used to rap and sing, make sounds and things. And for example,
All right. Let's see who came in the house, in the palace today. Hey, Momo. Rolling out of my shoes. Jen JT. Melvin, brother Melvin Brown. Rachel, I see you say you had to go walk Scruffy. African Goddess. Growth in me. Hey, Miss Indy. Excuse me. Hey, Tony Black, Street Knowledge. What's good, Bama lady? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we got a few things to discuss. I don't know how many people stuck in the house, but I did see a voluntary curfew today. Of course, we know today is voluntary. I guess the good thing about me being retired is it's really not necessary to go out. I did finally get a delivery window for Amazon, but they are hiring a whole bunch of, drivers and things. I seen this morning something about 100,000 employees. I mean, spread all over the United States. I guess that's all right. Thank you, African Goddess. Yeah, you be going back watching it. That's cool. But how many? I don't know anyone that's actually been quarantined yet. Y'all know somebody's been. Wait, hold on, y'all. 1 second.
As you can see, most definitely, we are Chill Will, Barry Beard, Ricky Beard, and I am the original human being box, the entertainer, Stars E.
All right, y'all. Let me know if the music is overshadowing my speaking. Let's see what some of the comments are before we get started. Let's see here. Definitely crazy, but I'm not losing my mind over it. Definitely not. Definitely not losing my mind. Yeah, they didn't have an audience last week. My husband watched that faithfully, Rachel. They didn't have an audience last week when he was watching it. I wouldn't want to come to damn work. I don't know about nobody else. Um,
You make me happy. This you can get.
anyway,
Right beside me. Yeah. And I won't forget.
this scare is crazy.
And
Oh, I have allergies bad too, but I know the damn difference.
you
And plus, I ain't been no damn where. But my daughter,
make sure I'm right.
her roommate, my husband go out every day.
Before I let go. We've had a good time.
I don't know how that comment showed up, Grandma Lady Lee. Hey, Grandma.
We've heard in each other.
Hey, Pat.
Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no.
They have viruses in other parts in Alabama, but none reported in my hometown, Mobile. Yeah, they say it's supposed to be somebody walking around everywhere with it, but right. Oof, I know I don't have any little children, but really, oh wow. Is she old or young, Tony? Does she have it? Yeah, it's calling is something else. I don't know how many seen the so-called voluntary. Hopefully she'll be all right though, Tony. Like he says, she's 45, so I guess if she's pretty healthy, don't have immune problems. It's your immune system, really. Well, I hope she gets better. Hope she go past it. It seems like the flu with the symptoms is worse than the coronavirus. This is just mostly respiratory. Depends on how your respiratory system is, I guess. You went to Mardi Gras? I've never been. I don't want to see all them damn Saints fans. Y'all see that man in Kentucky? I was trying to find the story on YouTube, but I ain't feel like doing all that. But he has the coronavirus and he wants to leave. They had to put armed law enforcement in front of his house. Me too. He wanted to leave. What you want to leave for though, dude? Like, sit your ass down. Yes, in Kentucky, he trying to leave. He keep trying to leave, so they I'll be back on camera in a minute, y'all. He keep trying to leave, so I put the armed law enforcement in front of his house. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, our state was like, well, and then too, they were saying, well, I know the city of Atlanta. I don't know about my county, but the city of Atlanta, they trying to discourage, I guess, yeah, 50 or less people or some shit like that. Um, gatherings like less than 150 people, like this shit from the shutdown. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I don't think the economy really gonna shut down because this delivery services is still going on. They haven't stopped, people ordering online, which what I was doing any damn way. But they asking for not more than 10 people at a time together at your house and things like that. I mean, what they say, social separation. That's what they trying to encourage right now, which gonna drive a lot of motherfucking people crazy, probably. I would think, oh, whoa, I ain't gonna play that song. They'll stop this damn lie. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I got some kind of way I gotta take this down. Y'all give me 1 second, cause these damn
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a romance, you were too shy, but you weren't the only cause, so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I build up my confidence that next time you come my way, I know.
oh, okay, yeah. So I don't know about everybody else's state, but I think like there's no court for 30 days. Like Georgia Power not shutting your power off for 60 or 90 days or some shit like that. Yeah, well, I don't get any bills in the mail. Everything is emailed. But can you imagine the folks that's gonna take advantage of that? Man, they still gonna charge your ass. Like, let your shit back up if you want to. You gonna sure regret it. Because eventually they gonna want their coins. Right? And just think the people that can't work from home. Okay, not that mask. Shit, I went to the damn grocery store and got me some masks. Yeah, I went to the grocery store. My husband got some. He got some gloves too. I'm like, where the hell you get that from? He's like, shit, the grocery store. I bet you they making a killing off that shit though. And how about like when I was ordering off Amazon, there's a limit, right? So I drank ginger ale, right? So I like the Canada Dry better than I like the Seagrams, right? So they gonna let me get 1 6-pack of the Canada Dry. I was like, okay, well I just get a 6-pack of the Seagrams. I still got my 2 6-packs. All right. Well, you know what, Pat? That's why the Orangemen issued out money for the hospitals first to get those equipment. So they better do right with that money they getting. But people are so greedy. What's freaking $5.69 a gallon? I hope you're not talking about yeah, I just seen this morning of what the mask over the N95 and M99. And yeah, they talking about shutting down the strip club, but shit. Them strippers, like they can file unemployment in Georgia, I know, because you got to file taxes. I don't know about other states, but hopefully y'all was filing what y'all was supposed to be filing so you can get that maximum unemployment. I don't know what to say. George said, what kind of mask? It was something about some N99 and M95. Pat is in healthcare. She know what I'm talking about, but I seen that on the news this morning, so I don't know. Yeah, I think California has the most cases right now. So, hey, Mac J, what's good? Brother Mac. Y'all tell Mac J what's happening. Yeah, the kind of mask. So if Pat could put in what kind of mask, but they was talking about it on the news this morning. They talk about something about the regular surgical mask don't work like that, or something they was saying. I was like, hell, I put on 2 of them. And some is better than nothing.
And I expect that might be the whole world because everybody needs something or someone.
There it is. That's the kind of mask that they say you should have. So
when it's cold outside, who are you holding?
what was bleach is bad. Bleach is $5.69 a gallon. See, that's what I'm talking about. They need to get in trouble for bullshit like that. I paid the regular price for my damn bleach. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. Listen, Jodeci's was all right, but ain't nothing better than this version right here. Damn. You couldn't find it? Shit, like I said, George, I found some at the regular grocery store. They was I don't think they was 95. I think they 90. But I think he was saying something about 80 something and above is better than below that. I don't know. Yeah, so let me go back to that. So this comment right here, y'all, that's the type of mask they say we should have. I've seen that just this morning. I'm gonna drop this link. Anybody want to come up here and talk about it? I know how it go. I know how it is. See, there's a link right there. That's Tuesday. Bad. Man, that's the thing, man. See, I don't even want to go nowhere near them goddamn hospitals. But if you have to, you have to. Which one? What? George? Which mask? They say you should have that N95, but I think anything higher than, I think he said this morning 88 or some shit like that is better than the regular ones. I believe that's what they said. But Pat knows the different ones. Oh, Ingles. Try to find your Ingles. The Ingles over on Harrison. George, go to the Ingles on Harrison. They definitely have them. My husband just went earlier today. You know the Ingles on Harrison? Before you get to Memorial Drive. Right. That's what they saying. Stay home. If you ain't got to go nowhere, which I do anyway. So. Did you get you some albuterol, Jen? Yeah, George. Let me know if you know which one I'm talking about. They got some great cooked food in that damn English too. Little old black women back there just be cooking their little hoes out. The food be good, and that shit is like $5 for a meat. and two sides and the bread, and they fill your shit up. When I tell you they fill your plate up, it'd be too much, two meals for me. But go to that Mingles.
You say you're a little lonely,
They had the gloves and the mask.
but everybody needs somebody to love. It's good that you know that you got somebody that'll stand by your side, that'll fill you up when you're gone. And you have that someone, baby.
Hold on, y'all.
Cause I've done my time, and it's your turn now.
Hey, I know on that
Think you know
that man I was talking about earlier is in Kentucky. The man they had 50-some-year-old man, they got a next day home and he know he got the corona. Where's you trying to go? Hey Danielle. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, go to that one. But I think they got new hours. You know Eagles close early. I don't know if they changed their hours, but you know they close early anyway, like 8 or 9 or some shit like that. But if not, you know, you can go by there in the morning. My husband said they had a shelf full of them, so you should be able to get some.
Okay, here I go.
Whoa, Gus, what's up? Where you going?
Yeah, I know they got these commercials. How when I got premium? Why am I looking at commercials? Huh? 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 Yeah, hold on. Right. The one in the bathroom stronger than that one.
What was that?
Say she upstairs.
Oh,
That was Marie left. No, still on.
Phone sex. I'm girl 7.
How can I please you?
How do you like it?
Fantasies.
Mm,
Girl 6 and my love is the
really? I ain't cancel nothing. Just you know what I'm saying? Like keep your distance from people. I told y'all. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all can't find them little ass cans of Lysol or whatever, you better mix you some pine salt and you know them little spray bottles we get at the hair store for our hair. Mix you some of that, spray that shit. Somebody sneeze on me, they gonna get sprayed the fuck down. I ain't with that shit. Girl, stop. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. See what we got going. I don't know if I spoke. Hey, Chantel. I don't think I spoke to you, honey. Hey, stuff. I guess so. Shit, if you're a panhandler, why not? But they got some at the store. They got some shit. They got it at Kroger and stuff. It ain't got that bad here on the east side yet. Shit, it ain't got that bad by us. So, that's funny though. Yeah, it'll be all right. Nah, it'll be all right by then. You ain't gotta worry about that. It'll be contained in a minute. Which, of course, if y'all seen what the Orangeman said, they said. Hey, Casey. I tell y'all what, if the damn green man start delivering, that's when it's gonna come to an end for me. They be like, nah, nigga, I ain't bring no shit. You better, I'll get your ass some gloves and a mask. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for me. Well, what I noticed lately is people are pretty much staying away from each other. So you know, people are pretty much staying away from each other. So I don't really, if somebody trying to touch you, then they trying to be funny, and that's assault. And I am forced to stand my ground. You need to, I don't know if you've seen this. Hold on a second, Roll. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show you something. All right, Rolling. This is what I've been taking. Boost up your immune system. That's what I don't get. The toilet paper. You don't fucking eat the toilet paper. I don't get that. But we got some over here. Right. If she Corona should be cheap. It ain't. It's the same goddamn price. They ain't put no sale on that shit. $1,000 each house. They was talking about it, which, if anybody remembers, Bush gave us some money like that. Yeah, y'all remember when you got the y'all? I don't know who the fuck this is. This nature. Hello,
Yes.
it's you again.
What?
It's you again.
I don't think you know me.
Yeah, I know you, bro.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
But you came the other day. Same voice.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, that was you, sir. Well, what can I help you with? How can I help you?
That's somebody else.
Okay, how can I help you?
Which means, how can you help me?
You got something, a topic to
I
discuss?
came to help you.
Okay. All righty. That's how we finna do that. Now y'all gonna have to log in to StreamYard. See, this person don't have no damn. Y'all hear this fool? Same fool. Yeah, come on up. Somebody with some goddamn sense.
Well, look, hey, here, dude, come on, man, come on. Hold on. Kick it. Shove them, shove them, shove them, shove them.
Do, do, do. Yeah, but do y'all remember when Bush sent that check? Y'all don't remember that? I think it was six. I can't remember if it was 600, 1,000, or something. But we got a check from him. And that's, I mean, since I've been grown, that's the only president that I got it from. This dude had a Jesus picture with a Nature Boy sign. Jesus Christ. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it was 600. That's what I thought. I was happy when I got that goddamn check. No, I mean, it wasn't any stipulation. They just sent it to the taxpayers. So if you don't pay your taxes, you ain't gonna get no damn check. It just totally surprised me. It wasn't on the news first or anything like that. I just remember looking at my mail one day and it was a check in that motherfucker. Oh yeah, them you talking about that damn troll. Yeah, that was damn. Yes, it was. Hold on a second.
Don't you know it's written all over your face?
Yeah. So
You don't have to say a word.
trolls. And see, I could tell when a bunch of trolls try to come in because the counter jump up real fast.
You don't have to say how much you love me, girl, because you show me every day.
I cooked a big dinner. What's today? Tuesday, Sunday. I did. Yeah, you know what I did? I think I paid off a credit card or something. Whatever I did, I was happy. They just giving us money for all the people we knocked off with that stupid ass virus. That's what they doing. Yeah. They can have no life. Now he gotta. Now whoever it is have to log in to get in here. So crazy ass people. I don't know what. Like, have y'all really thought about it? What if we are quarantined? Just say we quarantined for more than 30 days. They telling you to buy. First they said 2 weeks, and then they said a week. No, they said 2 weeks worth of food. Now they saying 30 days. I mean, I don't mind being at home, but I guess the fact that I don't know when they sending it out. They were just starting to talk about it today. So if we get it, it'll be when we least expect it. So don't look for it. When today? Right. Is it at a now? I'm kind of glad I don't have little kids that's in school, because y'all know they the most germy people in the world. That's they little hearts, but I'm just glad I'm not around all the last kids. I'm telling y'all, that's where, boy, whoo. That's the thing. Get up. It says everyone that. Well, they ain't sent the check out yet, had they? The shit, I ain't got mine. But they don't go. I don't know. They don't go to the actual school for like just designated spots that some parents can't get to. Like here, I know it's some place. It's not at the school. It's somewhere else. So I don't know how they gonna do that. But I mean, I guess it's better to clean. I don't know. It's crazy. But kids gonna be kids, so you can't really like make them like keep washing their hands. You know, they some germy carrying little beans. You know. Oh no, I didn't get a check out. I mean, I filed my taxes, but I ain't. They was talking about it this. Oh, you talking about back then? No, I got an actual check when Bush sent it. It was actually $600 check, and because at first I thought it was At first I thought it was something from Social Security, and somebody couldn't figure out what it was. I'm like, I don't get none of this stuff. But then they said what it was, so yeah. Right. Dude. Call me like, can you keep? I mean, is it absolutely? Am I the last person to ask the babysit? I'm just saying, because they got a whole 23 other chromosome side. So ask all them 23 chromosomes on the other side. Do we got anybody that can babysit? Yeah, the thing about that is, I think if you get one check if you know. Like they ain't gonna. I don't know. They didn't last time. I can't remember. They sent me and my husband. I think they just sent us one check though, because they know what people gonna do. All you gonna do is spend it back at the grocery store and shit. They know what they doing. That's exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna spend that shit right back. You gonna pay some bills or something. I hope it come around rent time. That'd be great. mortgage time, rent time, whatever your payment is. It was just so long ago. I couldn't remember like what came into play, how we found out. I just know I checked my mail. I can remember that part. And I'm like, is this real? I can't remember if they talked about it on the news or not, though. I believe, I don't know. It came in handy. Bet that. And I guess since shit has gone up more, I guess of course they'll give us more money. And see, remember that was doing that housing shit, you know, because I was stuck in that balloon payment stuff. Got rid of my house. I couldn't eat. I wasn't finna. I don't know if I spoke to you, Mr. Query, so how you doing? And then they said to school. You know what? I just noticed what you said. So first soul return. So I would take it as kind of like a happy birthday thing, huh? I'm just trying to figure out, like, I think the panic is more than anything. Because if y'all look at the symptoms, let me see if I can find it. That shit is less than the flu. Like, you're most likely to die from the goddamn flu. It's a taxpayer. I do know that. If you pay taxes, if you filed a tax return, I'm not saying pay tax. If you filed a tax return, whether you got something back or not, you still got this money. Yeah, 300. Yeah. Cool. I like being at home. I don't know about nobody else. And then y'all, I'm like, my apartments are wood, right? There's a lot of wood around. So we got them big ass wood bees. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch, one day I'm gonna be live, and I'm gonna show y'all next month these millions of freaking bees that be around here, and I'll be acting the goddamn fool too. But they eat that pollen too, and since it's wood, it attracts that pollen, man. Thanks, Jen. I don't know where Momo and Rachel or somebody. Can y'all drop them channel holders, Queens, Throne, and everybody? No, you don't know. It just came. If you filed wherever your address is that you filed your tax return, that's where it's gonna come to. Now, seeing how this is the new age of the card age, who knows? They might be slick and try to send you a damn card and take $10.95 off the bitch to activate it. So I don't know. But I think I know if you moved or anything like that, maybe you might not get it. I know I didn't sign up for shit. I guess the way you sign up is doing your taxes. So I doubt very seriously if they send them out before April 15th, the deadline. I doubt very seriously. Or April 18th or whatever. Even though now they'll find an excuse to extend it, which is good. I mean, because I think for some reason they had to. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I think it's some kind of ice storm, something we were having, and they extended it past the 18th. But I don't think they're going to do it before then. Me too. The shit. Worked 2 jobs for over 18 years, so the rest is good enough for me. Like sometimes I just sleep. I have many, many years of 3-4 hours sleep here and there, fighting traffic, and Atlanta traffic will have your ass going the fuck crazy in your car. Like, no, it's not free. See what it is actually is, and you still have to claim it on the next cycle too. But they're just technically giving you some of your money back anyway. I mean, they didn't tax it or anything. You have to claim it yourself. So the check was just actually $600. So I don't, they didn't ask for it back or anything like that. They just know you're gonna recycle it. You're gonna put it back into the economy. So you think that every household, just say my apartment has 200 units. You just think if that $1,000 or whatever, 500 or whatever it may be for a single taxpayer get to every household, you're gonna recycle that. Personally, I think $1,500 would have been, at least that's, a lot of people rent, because with $1,000, I still would have to add some hundreds. Oh, well, I don't blame you, but I did that authentication thing with my name, whatever you call it. So if somebody has this exact same name, they can shut the fuck down. Barbara's a common name too. That's why. Well, I've been on YouTube since 2007. I haven't been making videos, but that's been my name the whole time. Some people make fun of it, and some people say, hey, it's unique, but it stands out. Yeah, me too, Bama lady, but I guess that's the new type of life for us. Me too. And I'm still gonna do it the way I'm doing it. You ain't taking shit out right now. I'm on my husband's medical insurance, so I don't have to have any of that. I am so sorry. If y'all hear that noise, I don't know how to take it off right now. It's these damn alerts I get through Google, and I didn't see how to take it off. I didn't feel like looking for it right now.
Luke, we're about to see your new video by H-Town, but I've got a question for you. What does knocking the boots really mean?
What knocking the boots actually means.
How many of y'all isolated in your house or forced to be in your house? I think I asked that earlier. There's some more people in here. Nobody in my city, not my city yet, or not even my little area. So
we're doing this one for all the ladies. H-Town boys.
Did I need to be going to the damn liquor store?
For the 9-3,
they can't deliver that. Wish they could deliver my damn tequila.
G.I. Shazam Dino. They gonna do a little something for you real sexy, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo.
Yep, they sure did. Because it is, actually. So I filled out my W-4. And y'all take that shit later. That's what y'all do.
All night long. I want that whole thing back. Make these moments 1 second perfect.
Matter of fact, I owe the damn state good amount.
I do it for us, babe.
Ain't sent me my letter yet. Don't know why.
Making love
love until we're tired to the break of dawn. But come on, turn the light down and let me get on it. Yeah. 'Cause when
Yeah.
it's just me and you, it'll be so right.
Did they take them out at first, or yeah, I just do that at the end of the year? Yeah, I stayed about 4 barbers. But see, they all had your avatar too. So that little pink avatar, like everybody got that. I'm not saying put your picture up, but I would try to find something kind of unique. That's why I don't change my avatar. Everybody know when they see that Falcon hat, it's me. So if I change it, they'll be thinking it's, you know what I mean? Like maybe eventually I'll change it, but shit, it ain't that serious. But I would try to find something unique though.
That's why you always wanna be close to you. I'm so addicted.
Where's this person at? In the beef sector?
To make love to you, baby. All night long, baby. All night long. Good loving body, rocking, knocking boots all night long. Making love until we're tired to the break of dawn. But come
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Come on and turn the light down and let me get on it. 'Cause when I do just me and you, it'll be so right, so right, so right. Some sweet love, somebody rocking, knocking, never giving you months of pleasure. 'Cause I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready, baby, to give you everything that we've been waiting on. So come on.
Another ownership.
Oh, yeah. Right about now, we on the intermission tip. So all you ladies go get your towels, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's laid out like that, you know. But wait a minute, we ain't through. Kick the vamp.
I want your good touch, lady.
My apartment's handing out stuff about the coronavirus. I'm just trying to make sure they say we're not quarantined right now. Hold on, y'all. Look, this is on the door.
Hold up.
About the coronavirus? That's what that's about. I thought we was about to be quarantined.
Last album was great, but I just think we need to give him more on this one, man. We need to do one more song.
Yo, Terry, I think we need to just go and relax, chill with our girls today, enjoy ourselves, man. Think about this business tomorrow. We got 14 songs. I'm not gonna argue.
I'm gonna go home and write another song. Y'all tell me how you like it.
All right, man.
All right.
Yo, Aaron, man. You take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Chill, man. You're quiet. All right.
That's good to have that. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the summertime, yeah, we pay about $600-700. Cause I got 2 air conditioners. I got a unit for upstairs and a unit for downstairs. So y'all can just imagine. But I'm just not gonna own it. I'm just not gonna buy any more house or anything. Because in a few years I'm able to move to them new ass communities. Sitting me with them high tech gyms and all that. I'm moving. One bill. As soon as I get the age. And them damn things are nice now too.
Visions of your love, all my love is for you. Whatever I will do. You're the only one I want in my life.
Yo, what's up, babe?
So this is about business.
Oh, word, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
hot
Well,
here
check
all
this
year
out. This how we
round.
gonna do
Shit,
this.
we
No
ain't had no
fighter
cold
against
months
small
yet,
fighter.
hardly
Winner
in
take
Georgia.
all.
Like
Whatever.
Just remember that.
we had a
All right?
few cold months, but
Remember that.
mm-mm.
Come on, y'all. Let's
Be
get
out.
out.
Yeah, be out. Peace.
No cold months.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to
Stay
act
warm here.
in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I want to
I don't know
stay.
where you at, Mama, but I'm in Georgia, and it's the same here. Like
Beating triple time.
we were supposed to have snow one day. Shit, I slept through it. By the time I woke up, it was melting. So I don't know. They seen it. I didn't see it. And actually, it's hot. Wait, like October, November. The South is funny. The South is funny. Let me see something.
Time after time, I try to fight it. Your love is strong, it keeps on holding on. Resistance is
Hold on, y'all. Let me
your
see if I can play this right quick. Hold on. They talking about the checks. Let me see if they let me play it without shutting me the hell down. It says coronavirus updates, $1,000 checks for Americans. Let's see.
It's also into anything yes. Yeah. Just in the slimazale.
If you compare the standards that is set by the Department of Environmental Affairs, they are quite low compared to what it is to other countries.
They ain't talking. Let me see if I can do it.
USMCA, and the relationship is very.
Hold on. We're going to go back, y'all. I'm not trying to see all this, y'all. Hold on.
We can't go where there's many people because
I had 3 days for this set.
Is it still a gimmick? I think it's a timeout or two.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Progress being made.
His hair cracks me the fuck up.
And I appreciate you all joining us. Last night, the FDA announced groundbreaking new policies to further increase testing, very, very substantially so. All states can now authorize tests developed and used within their borders in addition to the FDA. So the states are very much involved. They have been involved from the beginning.
Hey, little
But
gal.
we're stepping it up as much as we can, and the testing procedures are going well. And within a short period of time, all of the private labs will kick in. This has never been done before, and it's going to be something very. I think it's going to be incredible if it's done properly. And these are great companies. These are among the greatest companies in the world, actually. So the state's going to be dealing through themselves and with local government, local physicians, local everybody. They're also dealing with us, but we have a tremendous testing capacity. Today, we're also announcing a dramatic expansion of our Medicare telehealth services. Medicare patients can now visit any doctor by phone or video conference at no additional cost, including with commonly used services like FaceTime and Skype, a historic breakthrough. This has not been done before either. In addition, states have the authority to cover telehealth services for their medical patients. And by doing this, the patient is not seeing the doctor per se, but they're seeing the doctor. So there's no getting close. During this time, we will not enforce applicable HIPAA penalties so that doctors can greatly expand care for their patients using telehealth. So the penalties won't be enforced. We encourage everyone to maximize use of telehealth to limit exposure to the virus. It's been a very successful method of communication, but never used on a scale like we're going to use at telehealth. And you'll be able to also better maintain hospital capacity by doing this. Earlier this morning, I spoke with executives from America's fast food industry, Wendy's, McDonald's, all of the big ones, Burger King, and they were great. We're talking about the pickups in light of yesterday's guidance you heard. To avoid eating or drinking at bars, restaurants, or public food courts, we discussed the important role that the drive-through pickup and delivery service can play in the weeks ahead. So that's happening, and they have been fantastic. They have been absolutely fantastic, and they've been doing it already, but they're keeping it open, and smaller staffs, they're very capable people and very capable companies, and they're doing it, pickups. Our guidance yesterday urges Americans to take action for 15 days to help stem the outbreak. So it's a 15-day period. I guess now would say it's a 14-day period. It's 15 days from yesterday, and we're asking everyone to work at home if possible, postpone unnecessary travel, and limit social gatherings to no more than 10 people. By making shared sacrifices and temporary changes, we can protect the health of our people. And we can protect our economy, because I think our economy will come back very rapidly. So it's 15 days from yesterday. We'll see what happens after that. If we do this right, our country and the world, frankly, but our country can be rolling again pretty quickly. We have to fight that invisible enemy that I guess unknown, but we're getting to know it a lot better. Today, the Senate has taken up coronavirus legislation that includes free testing for those who need it, as well as paid sick leave and family medical leave for workers affected by the virus. We're also committed to getting small businesses the support that they need. In fact, one of the things we talked about with the fast food operations, we spoke to the chairman and CEOs of all of the companies, but one of the things we discussed is exactly that, getting small businesses support and flexibility that they need for themselves and for their workers, and that's being worked on right now. At my direction, Secretary Mnuchin is meeting today with senators on additional stimulus packages. I can tell you he is meeting with them late until the
They go to
night
stimulus
last
pack.
night.
That's what they call it, stimulus packages.
For a big part of the day yesterday, and tremendous things are happening. There's great spirit, tremendous spirit, and I can say that for Republicans and Democrats. I can say that with respect to Governor Cuomo, we had a great talk this morning. We're both doing a really good job, and we're coordinating it. And we agree, different states need different things, and we agree on that 100%. But we had a very good talk, and I think we're right down the same track, and it's going to be very successful. New York has a pretty big problem, I guess, would be the number one hotspot. It's no fault of anybody's. It's just the way it is. But we're working very closely together. We're also getting FEMA very much involved.
Thanks,
They've been
Rachel.
involved,
Yeah,
but now
drop
we're getting
those
them
links.
to a different level, and we'll have everything ready. We're dealing with the Army Corps of Engineers should that be necessary. We have them working in some cases, on standby in other cases. But my conversation with Andrew Cuomo was a very, very productive one and a very good one. I appreciate that. We're giving relief to affected industries and small businesses, and we're ensuring that we emerge from this challenge with the prosperous and growing economy, because that's what's going to happen. It's going to pop. One day we'll be standing possibly up here. We'll say, well, we won. And we're going to say that. Sure as you're sitting there, we're going to say that. And we're going to win.
So goofy.
And I think we're going to win
So
faster
goofy.
than people think, I hope. Later today, I'll meet with the leaders from the tourism industry, as well as industrial supply retailers and wholesalers, to discuss their critical roles. As you know, I met with the department store people, all of the retailers, the big ones, including Walmart and others. And it was a great meeting. They're stocking up their stores like they've never stocked them before. We're trying to get people to actually buy less, if that's possible. Buy less. Don't take everything. Just buy
That's
what you need
facts.
for a while. They're going to stay open all hours of the day, and they've been fantastic. We're taking aggressive action now as one nation and one family, so that America can rebound stronger, frankly, stronger than ever before. And we recognize that.
I don't know, Mama. That's what they said. They're supposed to have this drive-through thing coming up to where you get free testing or whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
While many American workers can work from home, many others cannot. Many of our healthcare providers, first responders, and men and women in the food service and manufacturing are showing that they're showing up and standing up to provide us with the goods and services we need. So we want people to stay home where they can, but in many cases, when you talk about food service and manufacturing, certain items in particular, they're going in, and they're practicing all of the safety rules and regulations that we talk about. So with that, I'd like to just introduce our great Vice President, Mike Pence. He'll say a few
Really?
words, and then I'll make some other introductions. Thank you very much.
Number two.
Thank you, Mr. President, and good morning. It should be very clear to the American people that President Trump has initiated not only a whole of government approach, but a whole of America approach. And the president's interaction even today and through the course of this day with leaders in industry around the country reflects that we're not only bringing the full weight of the federal government to bear, but the full weight of the American economy. And I know I speak on behalf of the president when I say how inspired we are at the way the American people have stepped up and the way that American businesses, large and small, have stepped up. It's truly been inspiring. Our task force met this morning. We continue to focus on President Trump's priorities of testing, prevention, and supplies. And in that category, I'm pleased to report that while testing is available in all 50 states, as the president just indicated, through the swift action of the FDA at the encouragement of governors around the country, now state health authorities can authorize labs in their state and expand existing testing capabilities. But also in connection with the FDA's action, which you'll hear more about in a moment, we now have continued to expand.
Well, Mama, being a military wife, don't they already have your DNA? I don't know how that works. Okay, cool. I mean, you can come up when you're ready. Let me drop the link. because I'm not playing this whole thing. I'm just trying to really. It came on today, but I'm trying to get to the stimulus part. But $1,000. But you can come up now if you want.
And the public and private partnership that the president forged with vast commercial laboratories around the country, increasing access to the high volume, high throughput coronavirus testing that is greatly expanding access even as we speak. Also, our task force received a report this morning on the progress that the U.S. Public Health Service and FEMA are making, working closely with state governments and also partners in the private sector like CVS, Target, Walgreens, and Walmart to expand remote testing sites around the country. And we'll have a full report later this week as those come online. It's important the American people understand that testing is happening all over the country. But all of our health experts wanted me to tell the American people, you don't need the results of testing to know what you should do. And President Trump's 15-day coronavirus guidelines are advice for every American in
His
every
15-day Corona Day
They're
guidelines.
the result of the best
Okay,
guidance
dude.
of CDC and our health experts. And as the president said, we continue to urge every American over the next 15 days to put into practice the principles in the president's coronavirus guidelines. By every American practicing these principles, we believe that we can slow
I'm gonna see if I
the
can find
spread
those
of
when
the
we done.
coronavirus.
15-day
In fact,
guideline.
our experts have told our task force that if every American acts on the president's coronavirus guidelines, we could see a substantial reduction in the spread of the coronavirus. But as the president said, it will take all of us to do it. So if you feel sick, stay home. If someone in your house tests positive, keep the entire household home. Especially if you're a person with an underlying health condition, we urge you to stay home and practice social distancing from people.
Hey, Roland, make sure I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Everybody,
Okay.
can y'all hear her? Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this and then we'll, unless you have something to say about what they said so far.
Well, I was gonna ask a few questions, but I'll wait till after you finish the video.
Okay.
No social gatherings of more than 10 people. Use drive-through as the president discussed
Hit
with
mute on
leaders
your
in the
mic,
industry today, and every American, especially practicing common sense and good hygiene. For the American people as a whole, the risk of serious illness remains low, but we're asking every American to partner with us in this effort to slow the spread of the virus and especially to be mindful of seniors or others with serious underlying health conditions for whom the threat of the coronavirus can be very significant and very real. As I said, the president has continued to push our task force to bring a whole of government, a whole of America approach, and we continue to be inspired the way our nation's governors and nation's businesses are responding. We spoke just yesterday with the leaders of every broadcast network in America that will soon be unveiling a public service campaign using CDC guidelines. And specifically, as we work on the issue of supplies, meetings yesterday with Department of Defense officials about excess supplies. The president and I will be meeting today to speak about the supply chain for hospitals. We would make one specific request, and that is we would urge construction companies to donate their inventory of N95 masks to your local hospital and forego additional orders of those industrial masks. Because
I remember we was just talking about the end. My bad. What did I do? Oh. Yeah, we were just talking about the N95 mask, remember? So listen to this.
Because of what the president asked to be included in legislation moving through the Congress today, those industrial masks that they use on construction sites are perfectly acceptable for healthcare workers to be protected from a respiratory disease. But we're asking construction companies that our president knows very well from his background, we're asking them to donate their N95 masks to their local hospitals and also forego making additional orders. At the president's direction, we will continue to do whatever it takes. We'll continue to marshal the best of the American people, the best of all the people behind me, the people behind them, our state and local officials, and we will get through this, and we will get through this together. Thank you.
Tony, there you go. I heard them saying this morning that they was using something from the Ebola that didn't work. So they got this man, I guess they testing it on him now. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Rolly?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what happened to this, but they was talking about some man that they testing the failed Ebola vaccine on this morning that's in critical condition. So
I know they
that's the vaccine that they're saying.
They were testing some people with some new trial vaccine in Seattle that volunteered for like the study. So I don't know how that's gonna work out.
How do you volunteer for shit like that? Do they just give it to you and then you just hope that the shit work? Like what the
I think they give you they pick like a number of people. Say they might pick like 12 people for the whole study or the whole trial, and they might give 6 people the actual vaccine and 6 people a placebo, and then that's how they decide if the vaccine worked or not.
Oh, okay. I'm calling this shit. Son, killer. Oh, okay, yeah. But I heard of something about they was using the Ebola, the failed Ebola test. God damn, it still ain't closed. Let me start this back up right quick.
You sound like me about the bees. I hate bees because if I get stung, I have to go to the hospital.
You know what bees I'm talking about? Them big ass black carpenter bees.
I don't know about those, but I know wasps and yellow jackets and regular bumblebee.
I want to thank Chad Wolf and Homeland Security. The job they did at the airports was really incredible. They screened thousands and thousands of people. O'Hare got backed up a little bit, but they got him out. But everybody was screened and screened very carefully. They didn't want to rush it. I think it was 13 airports, and it was an incredible thing. Then they had a big surge also from the UK and Ireland, and that went very smoothly. But they did a fantastic job. They worked long hours, and they did a fantastic job. I'd like to introduce Steve Mnuchin, and then I'm going to ask Steve to leave because he's going to the Hill. He's been working very hard with the Senate and with the House on a very, very big, bold package. It's going to be big and it's going to be bold, and the level again of enthusiasm to get something done. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. So. Steve Mnuchin, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to announce some very significant actions that the president has approved today. The first I would say is earlier today, I sent a letter to Fed Chairman Powell approving his request to use 13.3. And what that will do is the Fed will be setting up a special purpose vehicle, which the Treasury will invest $10 billion in from one of our funds. That will enable the Fed to guarantee the purchase of A1, P1 commercial paper going forward. That is a $1 trillion market and is critical to American workers. It's critical to American business, and it's critical to American savers who have a lot of that money in money market funds. So we heard loud and clear there were liquidity issues. This
Drop
is
your
very
link,
significant
Jen.
and will create, I don't think we'll need to use it all, but we have the ability to have the Fed purchase up to $1 trillion of commercial paper as needed. That has already created significant stability in the market today. The second thing I would say is, we've previously talked about deferring IRS payments. The president earlier this morning authorized me to announce this program. I have previously announced we would defer $200 billion. The president suggested we increase that to $300 billion, which we will be doing. Now, let me just be clear on the specifics. We encourage those Americans who can file their taxes to continue to file their taxes on April 15th, because for many Americans, you will get tax refunds, and we don't want you to lose out on those tax refunds. We want you to make sure you get them. Many people do this electronically, which is easy for them and easy for the IRS.
See, I told y'all.
If you owe a payment to the IRS.
See, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all April 15th, they're going to wait till after April 15th to send that stuff, to send those stimulus checks. Watch. I knew they was going to wait for taxes.
You can defer up to $1 million as an individual. And the reason why we're doing $1 million is that covers lots of pass-throughs and small businesses, and $10 million to corporations, interest-free and penalty-free for 90 days. All you have to do is file your taxes. You'll automatically not get charged interest and penalties. Now, of course, any American has the right to extend their taxes. We're not taking that are right, but the president has asked us to go up to $300 billion. That's also an enormous amount of liquidity in the system. The third thing is the president and I worked on a very significant economic stimulus plan. Thank you for being available last night and throughout this morning, and I will be presenting that to the Republicans in the Senate this morning, and also discussing that with the House. We look forward to having bipartisan support. We're now working with the Senate to pass this legislation very quickly. And these will be payments to small businesses. We've talked about loan guarantees to critical industries such as airlines and hotels. And we've also talked about a stimulus package to the American worker. You can think of this as something like business interruption payments for the American workers. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for the Secretary of the Treasury?
When you say a stimulus package for American workers, do you mean direct payments to Americans, or are you talking about a payroll tax holiday?
Although the president likes the idea of the payroll tax holiday, I will tell you what we've heard from many people, and the president has said we can consider this. The payroll tax holiday would get people money over the next 6 to 8 months. We're looking at sending checks to Americans immediately. And what we've heard from hardworking Americans, many companies have now shut down, whether it's bars or restaurants. Americans need cash now, and the president wants to get cash now. And I mean now, in the next 2 weeks.
How much?
I will be previewing
There we
that
go.
with the Republicans. There's some numbers out there. They may be a little bit bigger than what's in the press.
Go ahead, please. Please, wait, please.
Look at him. He's so
What help are
fucking
you going
rude.
to give to airlines specifically?
I've had discussions with all the airline CEOs this week. The airline CEOs have had conversations with the Senate and the House. As the president said, I was up with a subset of the Republican senators last night. I've discussed that with them. I think, as you know, this is worse than 9/11. For the airline industry, this is, they are almost ground to a halt. To guarantee the purchase of A1, P1 commercial paper going forward. That is a $1 trillion market and is critical to American workers. It's critical to American business, and it's critical to American savers who have a lot of that money in money market funds. So we heard loud and clear there were liquidity issues. This is very significant and will create, I don't think we'll need to use it all, but we have the ability to have the Fed purchase up to $1 trillion of commercial paper as needed. That has already created significant stability in the market today. The second thing I would say is, we've previously talked about deferring IRS payments. The president earlier this morning authorized me to announce this program. I have previously announced we would defer $200 billion. The president suggested we increase that to $300 billion, which we will be doing. Now, let me just be clear on the specifics. We encourage those Americans who can file their
Look how he's
taxes to
standing over there
continue to
looking,
file their
y'all. That's what
taxes on April 15th, because for many Americans, you will get tax refunds, and we don't want you to lose out on those tax refunds. We want you to make sure you get them. Many people do this electronically, which is easy for them and easy for the IRS. If you owe a payment to the IRS, you can defer up to $1 million as an individual. And the reason why we're doing $1 million is that covers lots of pass-throughs and small businesses, and $10 million to corporations, interest-free and penalty-free for 90 days. All you have to do is file your taxes. You'll automatically not get charged interest and penalties. Now, of course, any American has the right to extend their taxes. We're not taking that right, but the president has asked us to go up to $300 billion. That's also an enormous amount of liquidity in the system. The third thing is the president and I worked on a very significant economic stimulus plan. Thank you for being available last night and throughout this morning, and I will be presenting that to the Republicans in the Senate this morning, and also discussing that with the House.
Here we go.
Look forward to having bipartisan support. We're now working with the Senate to pass this legislation very quickly, and these will be payments to small businesses. We've talked about loan guarantees to critical industries such as airlines and hotels, and we've also talked about a stimulus package to the American worker. You can think of this as something like business interruption payments for the American workers. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for the Secretary of the Treasury?
When you say a stimulus package for American workers, do you mean direct payments to Americans, or are you talking about a payroll tax holiday?
Although the president likes the idea of the payroll tax holiday, I will tell you what we've heard from many people, and the president has said we can consider this. The payroll tax holiday would get people money over the next 6
They don't want us to hear about that money, do they?
to 8 months. We're looking at sending checks to Americans immediately. And what we've heard
Sending
from
checks
hardworking
immediately.
Americans, many companies have now shut down, whether it's bars or restaurants. Americans need cash now, and the president wants to get cash now. And I mean now, in the next 2 weeks.
How much?
Next 2
I will
weeks.
be previewing that with the Republicans. There's some numbers out there. They may be a little bit bigger than what's in the press.
Go ahead, please. Please, wait, please.
He's so rude.
What help are you going to give to airlines specifically?
I've had discussions with all the airline CEOs this week. The airline CEOs have had conversations with the Senate and the House. As the president said, I was up with a subset of the Republican senators last night. I've discussed that with them.
I'm gonna
I
stop
think, as you know,
this.
this is worse than 9/11. For the airline industry, this is, they are almost ground to a
Hold on,
halt.
stop the show. All right. Okay, Rose, what kind of
Well,
question you had?
the first question I was going to ask is like about how are they planning on issuing out the stimulus packages to like the older people who have work, but they may not have like a debit card or anything, because you know some people are still doing like the old-fashioned way, and they don't have, especially the older people, they don't really have like debit cards. They get their money another way. So I was wondering how they're going to issue out those stimulus packages to them if they do decide to do it electronically. And my next question is, do you think that this will make the elderly a target for people coming to their door saying that, you know, their doctor have determined that they have the coronavirus and they have to pay a certain amount to get a test kit?
I mean, last time it happened that they was targeting people like that. So, you know, you're going to have crooks with every situation. So I really, You know, the only thing I can say is I hope most of these people have someone around them. And to be honest, more older folks are more woke now. You know, they're on the internet just like we are. So I don't think it's as easy to scam them as it used to be. You know what I mean?
The reason
But
I
we have
asked is
still
because
some, but I don't think it's as easy.
there was this young lady. She's also a YouTuber. She was talking a couple of like a week ago. She said somebody called her house and they pretended to be from a cable company, and she just so happens to have no, it wasn't a cable company. I'm sorry, a power Georgia Power. They pretended to be with Georgia Power, and they were telling her, "Oh, we're gonna shut your power off immediately unless you pay X amount of dollars." And she said she was confused because she knows that she pays, like I think she said either a month or two in advance. So basically, she doesn't have a bill when the next month rolls over because she's already paid for that month along with the current month. So she was confused and she pulled up her account and she said, "No, there's no disconnection notice here." And I checked the mail already for today, so I didn't see a disconnection notice. And I know that y'all have to send a disconnection notice before y'all just disconnect it. And the person on the other line, of course, they were saying, "We're going to disconnect it unless you pay X amount of dollars." So then she was like, "Well, I'm just going to call down and speak to your supervisor because y'all can't do this, especially if my bill is, up to date or whatever, and like prepaid for the next month and the next month as well. Y'all can't just shut my power off." And he kept trying to get her to, pay. And so,
Georgia Power tell you on the bill that they never call you. Like, they'll send an automatic. They never call and speak to you about your bill.
Yeah, her mom was actually listening, and then her mom told her that she thinks it's a scammer and to hang up, and so did her husband. So finally she listened to them and she hung up, and she, just to make sure, she called Georgia Power and told them what happened, and they told her, "No, we're not going to disconnect your service, and we can't do that anyway, especially since you've already paid for." So you're good. So
well, now they can't disconnect, period, for the next, I think it was 60 or 90 days. I don't know. Did you get the email? I don't know if you have Georgia Power. Where you at?
I do. I have Georgia Power, but I haven't got it.
Well, they can't disconnect anyone for the next, I believe it's 60 or 90 days. But my thing, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's like, regardless, you let your bill back up if you want to. As soon as this shit is over, your shit going off. They gonna want their coins. They gonna want their coins. So you could try to be real nearest and not pay your shit if you want to. Next day, and then summertime coming too. Because that's what Momo was talking about. How much her bill is in the summertime. My electric bill is around 600 and something. I have two different units. I have a unit for upstairs and a unit for downstairs. Thanks, by the way, Dr. Amir. Y'all subscribe. Rachel, put her link in there for me too. Dr. Mira, she's really, you talking about speaking some truth. But yeah, they not gonna turn it off. But I wouldn't suggest you lay anything behind. And also the court system is closed. The court system is closed. So can you imagine how many people gonna not try to pay their damn rent and then be behind? Okay.
I would not do
that.
I'm still gonna pay all my bills, even though my bills are up to date. I'm still gonna pay them all, just because I don't want to, be like these people that I know are gonna do this, and then they're gonna be looking crazy when the stuff is over, and then they're gonna be like, "I thought they said we had." No, that was while the virus was in effect.
Right. And not only that, the water. I don't know about all counties. I know Fulton County, they can't shut their water off for like 90 days or some shit like that. I forgot what they said, but I know they can't shut their water off either.
I need to check my email
but I think it's the whole state, because we got to have water.
I probably got all these emails and just haven't looked. I need to check my email.
You know how sometimes they call you automated. and you don't check it.
You know what? And they probably have, because I've been getting calls for like the last 2-3 days, and I don't know the number, so I don't answer.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So yeah, you probably got to answer that.
Well, I live by this rule. They don't leave a message, they don't get a call back or answer.
Well, that's true.
You know, I get people call playing on my phone too. So you know, to kind of X that out, I just if I don't know your name or your number, I don't answer, and you don't get a call back if you don't leave a message.
Right. But you know, the thing now, he said within the next 2 weeks, y'all heard that, right? He said so he claimed it don't even matter about the taxes if you filed your taxes. So he's like, they putting money in our pockets immediately, which will be in the next 2 weeks. And your concern about the elderly, somebody put in here, I think it was Mama. Hold on, let me go back to it. If they have debit cards, which I think now you have to have some kind of card to get even a check from the state, right?
I thought people were still receiving like paper type checks.
I have not seen nobody cash no damn check. I can promise you that, unless it's a personal check or something. I don't know. I don't, go to check cashing places or anything. So I don't know. Now I know my nephew, he had a check. That's because he was underage, I think, and so they sent him a check for a minute, but I think he got an account now. That was from the company. Because regardless, the companies now have, where did that comment go? I think she said something about either they'll get, same thing, they'll get a check mail. We're talking about to the elderly. But hopefully, like I said, too, the older folks, like, they're not like the other, way back, because they on social media just as much as we are now. So
yeah, but I know a few that are not. So that's why I asked.
Yeah. I mean, a few will probably get that, but it'll be on the news somehow. So a few people gonna get swindled. I mean, shit, that's been since beginning of the time. People been getting swindled.
Because somebody gonna come in and say, "Oh, we're from so and so. We're here to fix your whatever," and then they might let them in, and one might go into where they're supposed to be fixing whatever, and the other one might say, "Can I use your restroom?" And they might, how they do.
Oh, so speaking of what she just said, what's on the screen? Well, you can go to if it's Western Union anywhere, you could go anywhere to your wherever got Western Union cash it, or
yeah, you can go to Walmart.
But not Walmart, because they got they're gonna take a lot, but you can unless you have money going. A Walmart to Walmart. But I know I've been telling people to get some cash, because if this card system, quote unquote, shut down, when you go to them gas stations and shit, I believe them ain't gonna say, well, you could pay me tomorrow when it start working. You have to have some cash in your pocket.
Yeah.
Not gonna be saying that, but so let's hope that they not. They not. But let's just hope that it doesn't get to that level. And speaking of that, now I'm going to say this as well. I think too that the media is making it more than what it is, really. I mean, because like they said, we've probably been walking around with this shit for a minute. It's just somebody got it out, and it depends on your immune system. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's actually, you have more symptoms in the flu. Let me see if I can find it.
Because it does kind of mimic the flu, doesn't it? It looks like.
Actually, it's more symptoms in the flu than it is the coronavirus.
For a minute, it was starting to look like it mimicked the flu.
No, it actually has everything in it, except for the flu has maybe 2 or 3 more things that are,
okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
See, they had a side-by-side comparison this morning.
They probably took it down.
No, and they have allergies like I have. See, I know when it's my allergies. I been going through the same shit years since I was 14.
Yep. Sneezing, wheezing, runny eyes, runny nose. All
Got
that
me
good.
some Benadryl, I'm gone.
Yes.
Now, if the Benadryl don't work, then yeah, that's probably a problem.
I got Benadryl and albuterol because I'm gonna need both.
And that's what they were saying. That's the respiratory. That's what it's doing. It's the respiratory thing. That's See, that goes along too with your immune system too. Like my daughter survived. Like her immune system was shot. She survived the Ebola, the H1N1 phase, and all that. That's why I say this media. That's the thing with oh, that's sweet. Thank you. The social media is making it a lot worse.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the day of social media.
I think so too, because like, certain channels you go to, they make it seem like the world is coming to an end, basically.
See, this is how I feel. When this world finna come to an end, our quote unquote Babylon fall, we ain't gonna have no warning. It's just gonna hit. I mean, that's just my, if quote unquote that's gonna happen, I don't think we're gonna have fair warning of it. That's what I need to know about. Like I don't know who I was watching the other day, but they had all these. See, I don't know about like black seed oil and all this kind of stuff. I know. What's her name? Ashe. She talks about them kind of drops and oil and all that kind of stuff that's good for this. And I keep hearing about this sea moss thing, but see, my thing is like, is it bad going down? Like, because if it's bad going down, it may just come right back up on me. So. Y'all got to tell me how to do it. But I heard about that sea moss.
You can't mix it in no juice or anything like that.
I don't know. I just keep hearing people say sea moss. So I don't know how it comes. Does it come as like sea moss or does it come in an oil? I don't know. I just keep hearing it and hearing it. Dr. Amira, that martial law, actually, they are already doing it in some cases. As a matter of fact, in Kentucky, it's a 51-year-old man that keeps trying to leave his house that's supposed to be test positive for it. So they are actually keeping him armed in his house. But why do he want to go somewhere, y'all?
That's what I was going to say. He's 61, dude. You got the coronavirus. What are you trying to go do? Like, why? Why are you even thinking about leaving your house? Don't you know you could go to the store and collapse in the middle of the store and nobody will know? Well, they might have a clue as to what's wrong with you, but like most people, they gonna walk right past you because they probably feel like, I don't want this crap, So he needs to sit down, have several seats, because he's trying to infect people. But it is a good question. What is he trying to do? Like, he got the coronavirus. You are 51. You already got one foot in the grave. Sorry to say, but sit down. It's me. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't hear you. So I don't know if you muted your mic intentionally, but I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I was muted. I pulled a mute. Yeah, I was saying that Barbara, this is Barbara right here, y'all. She had to change her name because somebody was being messy. But I was asking, what is the elderberry and the sour? What'd you say it's called? Sour drop? What is that good for? That's what I was asking. Yeah, I was muted.
Oh, okay. Because I couldn't hear you. I was like, oh.
Y'all still can't hear me?
I can hear
You know,
you
the
now.
chat.
I think they were.
Yeah,
I
you know, the
think
chat
they
is
were
behind a little
saying,
bit.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and
chat,
Miss Lee,
be
I
behind.
forgot to tell you. Well, I actually forgot to send it to you in DM, but I will be going live after you. So if you wanna come up, well, actually, it's gonna be me and Street Knowledge. We're gonna be going live together, but on my channel. And if you
Okay.
want to come up and join the conversation, I think we're gonna be talking about does social media ruin relationships?
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. What time is it? Right after? What time you got a time already?
No, I haven't set a time yet, but
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, because as soon
probably.
as I get off here, I'm gonna stick my dinner on. But after I put it
Okay.
on, it's not a problem.
But I think I'm gonna probably do it probably 15 minutes after you get off. That way, I can give everybody time to go, grab a snack or something that they may need to do for a second.
She says soursop, anti-cancer, and cold flu. Okay. And elderberry
Soursop cures
immune. Well,
it
she said
cures
it's
cancer.
Well,
Oh, it's
anti-cancer.
anti-cancer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so if you don't already have it, then it could stop it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, elderberry. Yeah, I keep hearing that. So, I'll give me some of that. I don't.
Where can you get it from? Like the health food store?
I know a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know if it's at GNC, but I'm pretty sure people are ordering it offline. Barbara, yeah, that's what she just said. It's a. She said, "What is soursop? It's good for anti-cancer." I think all these come in drops, right? I'm pretty sure you just put some of them drops in your juice and drink it down for the day. You know what I mean? Like I said, as long as it's not too bad going down, I might could keep it down. But I'm just not good.
I don't do well with stuff that tastes bad because it might not even make it down with me.
Don't buy anything from George said don't buy. What is that? Ask 31 for life. Is that where you can get the stuff from? Is it your? I mean, I don't know if Dr. Mira's busy or she'd like to join the panel for a second, just explain some of this to us. Because I would like to know where to get it. So other people said that you don't use dry flour. I don't know how it comes. Oh, herbs with like a leaf. I don't know what you mean. Because I want to make sure I'm getting the right stuff. You know what I mean? I
She
want to
might
get like if
mean
I'm getting.
like steep it and make it like a tea or
Oh,
something.
okay. Her
I could
website.
be wrong by that, but
Type your website in, or if you want to. If not, then I don't know. Send it to my DMs. I don't know how you want to do that, but I would think that I wouldn't mind because first of all, I like supporting, our businesses. So, if you want to drop your website, you can. I don't know. Okay, I hit show, so hopefully it shows up. I'm this. Okay. All right. That's our website, y'all. It's a powder from Urban Liquid. Okay. That's her website. So if y'all want to, let me write it down. While I'm telling everybody, I'll be going back to my stream looking for this shit. Like, where is these guys?
is it .com or .org?
It's probably .com. I thought that .org was pretty much government.
Oh yeah.
It is .com, right? Dr. Mir. It should be. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at that. No. See, because I've already changed my diet up a lot. Like I'm trying to head toward, more toward the alkaline diet.
Is it true that on alkaline diet you can eat shrimp and crab legs and stuff like that?
You can, but I'm allergic to it.
I am too, but I found a way to cheat.
Take your Benadryl.
Well, you could do Benadryl or you can do hydroxyzine.
But it don't be worth it for me the next day. Like it's still I'm so allergic to it.
But you have to take it like 30 minutes before you eat it. And then you can eat it and then take you one that night and then probably the next day and you'll be fine.
Let's see if I can pull up her website.
Because if it wasn't for hydroxyzine, I'd starve to death because I'm allergic to everything. And I do mean everything. I'm allergic to chicken. So that lets you know how. I promise you, I am allergic to chicken. I had an allergy test done. And you know how they stick you and then it shows up what you're allergic to when they circle it and stuff. It came back that I was allergic to chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like anything that you can basically think of, I'm sure I'm allergic to it.
Let's see if it shows it. I won't show what I. Hold on a second. I'm trying to share her. Is that it, Dr. Mir? Is that your website? Other answers. So let's see if that's her. I like that purple. I love purple and pink. See if that's her website. Yep, that's it. Okay. So y'all, this is Dr. Mir right here. This is her website. Let's see. She got about to see the product. Hold on a second. Let me get this full screen. I won't show the product. Okay. So here's some. She has Dr. S. Florida water soap. Oh Lord, I'm not good with it. What is that? Fruit shite? Sage spray. Organic, natural, certified. Oh, okay. Sanitary napkins. Okay. What is this mule cup hammered copper brass steel? Goofer's dust, spiritual salt baths, burning charcoal tablets, mud spray. See, I don't know anything. I've been trying to learn about this stuff. Got a whole bunch of different sages too. So this is just
I'm gonna go ahead and drop off, and I'll see you later on.
Okay.
My channel, but I'm still listening though.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye bye.
Go all the way down to what? What? Oh, okay. The rest of the stuff. I got you. So she got spiritual sprays, dragon blood sage, all the different sages I see. But this is just some of the stuff she has. Huh. We're just going over, and I see here where you got where someone can chat, I guess, if need to be. There's a lot of stuff on here. I've never heard a lot of this stuff. So what does the crystals do? Just like in a nutshell, because I see a lot of people talking about crystals. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. So yeah, y'all basically go. I mean, it's still loading too. Hold on a second. Yeah. I was just basically sharing some, but y'all go visit this website. Let me go back to the top. X Life. Yeah. Thanks, Dr. Mira, for that. So hopefully this video is shared. Well, I'm pretty sure to be seen by, um, other people. But thanks for that. I will be probably ordering some stuff. I just want to know. No problem. What does I see a lot of people be talking about these crystals? What's with the crystals? Like what? Yeah, I hear a lot of people talking about that. Oh yeah. I'll be right back, y'all.
Daylight. I wake up feeling like you won't play right. stay woke, stay woke. Niggas creeping, baby creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, stay woke. Niggas creeping. Don't you close your eyes. Stay woke. Niggas creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, stay woke. Niggas creeping. Don't you close your eyes.
This is a DJ Noise mixtape presentation. This is a DJ Noise mixtape presentation.
See, I'm riding high. Kind of broke the ceiling, y'all, so all I got is fire. I got fire. Player, give me some rope.
All right, I'm back.
But I'm the type that like to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do be spit loogies when I puff on it. I got some bucks on it, but it ain't enough on it. Go get the S-T-I-D-E-S. Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So fast across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like King Kong. And some wrap my lips around the 40. And when it comes to getting another song,
Yeah, y'all check out Doc. Y'all check out her. If you hold on, I asked a question about the crystals. Let me see. Did you answer me? I had to go do something right quick. Healing energy from the earth. Okay, so when my daughter first died, my friend from Toledo, she came down to visit me for she was down for a couple of months, because my daughter first passed. But she gave me this crystal lamp thing, and now the bulb gone out, but it did give out energy. I need to go get another bulb for it. What you talking about, Steph? No problem. Dude, I probably would have been on there. So what do you think is best for me? Like what I'm going through. And also, what's the best herb for these damn allergies, Dr. Amir? What is the best herb for these damn allergies? I know stuff don't work overnight, but what kind of herb? For anxiety, because I don't take that medicine. I smoke. I got the oil and green, whatever, because I don't like that medicine. But what herbs? Okay, you stay safe too. It was Macy Gray in that Stay Woke. Yeah, that's Macy Gray. Yeah, we cool over here. We ain't not about all that. Let me tell you something, Dr. Amir. We not about that over here now. Sometimes I had, we have to snap, and I've had to snap. But as far as if anybody come over here in this room, I don't care if you get along with it or not. As long as they ain't bother you. Now, if they bother you, that's a different thing. But everybody is welcome over here, except the troll that keeps calling in. I don't know what's wrong, bro. Yeah, we just safe zone. That's what we call it, safe zone. I know, and I'm happy for that. Her and that website. I mean, hopefully people that go back and look, hopefully they'll. I'll send all the business I can your way. I sure will. We don't have haters in here. So let me ask you, Dr. Amir, is that you chatting or is that someone else?
Now we permanently one in the battle, lost my finger. Fight became my arm, pistol, I switch nasal. Blood become comes with no teller. Might be easy now, squeeze this summer. Test why flesh, see that flesh gets
Okay. Right, because they will. But you told me, but see if they read their comments. Like a lot of people don't read their comments. And I know some people don't who chat just be like on 10, you feel me? But even if my chat ever get like that, I'll slow it down. And I'm still speaking. I don't care if it's 1,000 motherfuckers in there. I'll still speak to them. But I want to know what's the best thing from. Okay, is you chatting? Okay, so I will chat with you on your website then, because you know I have a few questions about what I need for my situation and everything. So you know what I mean. They like me probably. They ain't seen that big old man in the other room. That's the way it is with social media, you know. Shit, if you ain't getting no attention, then hey, as a woman, and one thing we can't lie about is we love to be flattered. But I don't want that kind of flattering because I couldn't see. He had a whole Jesus picture, and then his name was Nature Boy. But you don't get your stupid ass off my panel. Yeah, gonna change his name to Nature Boy something. Observe stuff.
I can see right through your bluff. Often they puff, but they can't handle us. We bust every mortified. I could never hide. Secretly hot, ride with clothes.
Yeah, I'll chat with you later after you know, when I get off of here, I'm gonna be a little busy trying to get dinner ready and stuff, but I sure am, because I want to get what's right and what's gonna work for my situation. You know what I mean? So that's what I want. I'm serious. Every woman, I don't care if you're married or not, you still like to be flattered, but not like that. Like he was weird. Like he tried to give me bad dreams and shit, talking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it, bruh. Stop. Right, because I sure blocked him. So if he changed his name, he got to make a whole nother page. And now you got to sign in. Because see, at first I didn't know you had to change your thing to sign in. Because if you don't do that, then anybody could, you know, basically come on your shit. How many y'all still at work in normal life? I'm gonna drop my link one more time, see if anybody have anything else to add. Play a few more songs and get out of here. But you know what? I was thinking about coming on later as well, live, because I really didn't talk about everything I wanted to. Yeah, he was creepy, like creepy ass motherfucker. Can I help you, sir? No, I can help you though. I can help you. Boy, bye. You work all the time and be doing your website. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I was discussing that earlier too. I was like, you know, I worked 2 jobs for a long time, like, you know, years. So the rest I'm getting now is just, I guess, the fruits of my loan. So, you know, I'm able to chill like that and learn about this different stuff. Because actually, before my daughter passed away, she was trying to get me woke on a lot of stuff. I'm glad, Dr. Amir, please come back. Good. That's that, because if you work at an office job or at a desk, then you should be able to work from home, because remote is not uncommon anymore. So my sister is actually working from home. She's stuck at home with the kids and everything. Oh, that. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if my baby's available. Hold on, y'all.
Go, Shawty, coronavirus 2020.
I'm on live. I wanted Brooklyn to get on. They want to see Brooklyn. So it's only FaceTime they can see. She's talking about, okay. Hold on, y'all. Look at my baby. Look at my niece. Hey, Snoop. You got to say hi to everybody. Look. You on TV again? Look at you. I don't know what that light is. Tell everybody hi, Snoop. No, it's mine. Tell everybody hi. You still my hi. What you eating? You don't want to talk right now, huh? You playing. Okay, give me a kiss. Mwah. Give me a kiss. I'll call you back. Okay? Love you. Deuces. That's my baby, y'all. That's my niece. Well, anyway. Oh, let me stop playing this dude, y'all. They'll take my whole damn channel around for this shit. Oh, Lord. Oh, can't play him. They try to take my damn video. Watch, y'all. They're going to make me edit that part out. Watch. I didn't even notice it was playing. They're going to make me edit that out. Yes, they are. You can't be playing no pop.
Regulators.
Yeah, because she looks like my mom, and they say I look just like my mom, and that's my niece. But they say she looks just like me. Because she looks like my mom.
Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon.
That's right, GJ. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to play these couple songs, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you for our guest, Dr. Amir. Hopefully, she can come on the panel one day when she's not too busy and explain her products. Do you have an Instagram, Dr. Amir? Well, I'll chat with you on the website. I don't even need none of that. I'll just go straight to your website. So hopefully I can have you on as a guest on my show so you can explain your products to everybody. We have a question for you, Dr. Amir. She probably so damn healthy. She ain't gonna get none of that. She be taking all type of shit.
They taking orange wealth, they took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next? They got my homie hemmed up and they all around.
So yeah, get out of here. I'm gonna play a couple more songs. So you can still answer Barbara's question if you would like. But please let me know if I could, have you on my show one day so you can go through your products, because I don't even know what half this stuff is for. So, so you can tell us, you know what I mean? Okay. But I would love to have you so you can explain to us what a lot of that things, those things do and things like that. So I will get with you. I gotta learn how to turn this off. So I will have you on one day. Okay. Y'all be safe out there. I'm not saying be in a whole full-blown panic and shit, be all out there all crazy, but do take precautions. Feel me? I will get with Dr. Amir, y'all, on this show so she can explain her products, because it was a lot. I didn't even load all of it, y'all. I didn't even load all the stuff she has on it. But I would like to know what a lot of that stuff is for the people who don't know what a lot of those herbs and things and crystals and things are for. So until then, peace, y'all. But I'm gonna conversate with y'all in the chat for a minute.
I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this. I dare you. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble. Chords, strings, we bring melody. G-Funk.
Rhythm is life, and life is rhythm. Like I know, you don't want to step to this. G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. You can smoke like I smoke, and you high like every day. Your ass is a buster, 2 and 3 will regulate.
Breaking news tonight, millions of
That's right. Some of that shit you just can't fuck with.
Thank you, Barbara.
Flavors
I try.
for the non-fever. Know what I'm saying?
As well as Dr. Mira said that earlier. Thank you. Right.
Set it off.
Young Dad struck a match and the match went out, but it wasn't no more lights in the house. Check it out. Speaking of houses, play your game, mother. Are you with it? I go get it. I bet you love it, baby. I play the daddy and you can play the mama, so we can get down upon the living room floor. Are you with it? I promise I won't kill it. Put a cat on the list. What should I do? Should I kill it? Yeah.
See, back in the day when we used to play, you wanted to be with me. That's right. That is so bright and natural out there, man, that I can see. I'm sticking in my background, picking up a hole for you to make your move. But no longer will I need your record.
Hey, let's play house. Let's play house. Let's play house.
Isn't that what you want me to do with you?
You play the mama,
Play the mama.
I play the dad.
To play the mama, and I'll play the daddy.
You play the mama and I'll be the daddy, and I'll be the daddy that runs the house. Straight up. I'm in the shack, about to blaze up a sack. Yeah, we grown all alone, posted up in the back. There's no mistake. I can have the whole house shaking. Young Dad's in that ass, baby doll, no faking. Don't get me wrong. Tell me what's the flavor of the song. You know it's Dad's in your drawers when your mama ain't home. Ring the alarm, I got your buzz. Loving me, physically and mentally. I knew that it was never meant to be.
I know you know this girl by the name of Danielle. Body of a goddess, face from hell. But oh shh, this wasn't the average trip. She got the vibe. And she like gobbling and swallowing a whole 9.5 on that black ass groupie. And all the hoochies wanna do me from the past to the present. Say what? Let me rep and present the biggest nigga hitting all the hoes in your clique. Fast as lightning running through like the breeze in the summertime. Out on the corners making G's, it's the thirst. But I could show you something much worse than the thirst. If worse came to worse, but first things first, Brenda, I can remember how hot y'all be getting 87, 86, and yeah, the year a young man grows. Some women become ladies, some turn into hoes. Young hoe wrong, find a way to stay with me. In the cut with corrupt, come and play with me. Yeah.
Let's play house. Let's play house. This my shit, y'all. Hey, y'all be careful. Be safe out there.